Well, hello, people of the internet. Thank you for signing in, for tuning in, for checking out live improv on YouTube. Um, if thanks for joining us, thanks for coming out. If you've been hiding, living under a rock, A, good for you, but B, obviously a whole bunch of stuff has been canceled. And this troupe, Giggles and Bits, has had a show scheduled for Friday. Didn't happen, obviously. It got canceled. And we were talking, we're like, how can we give these guys a performance opportunity? Let's try to do it online. So thank you so much for joining us. We're hoping we're going to have some fun and enjoy ourselves. Couple of things. You may see this scroll going on behind me. One of the things we learned in our rehearsals is that there's a lag between what we do and what you see. So one of the challenges is getting those prompts. I've noticed the chat. I've been watching the chat over here. We've got some good ideas coming in, but what are your thoughts? What do you want to see happen? So we've got 3 prompts. Number 1, what is a topic? What is a subject? Something you would like to know more about. That's what we got to figure out. Number 2, what is a reason that, a silly reason, a ridiculous reason, a true reason perhaps, that you were late to work? Shame on you, but tell me why. And then 3, what's your favorite letter of the alphabet? We're just going to play a couple of games. We're going to have some fun. It's going to be a glorious time for all. For those who don't know me, I am Mr. Miller. I'm the director of Giggles and Bits at Warren Township High School in Illinois, which is in the Midwest for folks in the chat who are asking. And I don't do this alone. There is a wonderful co-director there with me. There he is. It is
Hey, everybody.
Mr. Engelmeyer. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm just hoping I don't experience any.
Your mic, you muted yourself. Can you Mike, you need to unmute yourself.
All right. Can you hear me?
No, your video's gone, buddy. Can you bring your video back? There it is. Okay.
Okay, so these are some of the things that might happen in our show today. So please make sure that you judge our improvisers with mercy in your hearts. And beyond that, have a good time.
What if we just say we don't judge them? We just love them, right? For putting themselves out there and for hopefully having some fun on a Tuesday evening.
Sure, it is Holy Week in multiple religions after all, and mercy is a central theme. So yes, I agree.
Amen and shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we one more thing that happened that I want to share with you all before we start. We, as we were getting this live stream ready, we were Zoom bombed. I didn't know that that was ever going to happen to me, but it did. And it was so wonderful that we want to bring him on and talk to him. So can our Zoom bomber start his video? Let's see if he joins us here. Look, ladies and gentlemen, this is Santiago. Santiago is a member of Giggles and Bits, but he moved away. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing really great. I'm doing great. It's just I still miss you guys, but I'm doing well. I'm doing really great.
You too, man. Remind us, where did you move to?
I moved to Japan. I'm living in Sasebo City. It's really close to Nagasaki. Nagasaki is like an hour away. Yeah.
So what time is it in Japan right now?
It's 9 in the morning.
Okay. So when we were rehearsing at like 3 in the afternoon Central Time, and you were getting all of our texts, what time was that?
I don't remember. It was like
probably because
I really don't remember.
What do you like most about Japan? What are you enjoying out there?
I don't know. I think it's just like the culture. It's pretty quiet. It's pretty, it's easy. So it's like, it's really peaceful to live here. And there are many nice people, so
yeah,
the culture.
That's awesome, man. I'm so glad you popped in. I'm so glad you Zoom bombed us. And I'm glad you're doing well, man. It's good to see you.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, man. Take care.
You too.
All right.
You too.
This is not about me sitting here talking. This is about the wonderfully talented students of Giggles and Bits. So I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to let them take it away.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth. I'm Joey.
I'm Marissa.
I'm Riley.
Hi, I'm Skylar.
I'm Josh.
I'm Lulu.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Wilson. And we
are
Giggles
and
and
Giggles.
Alrighty, everyone. Thank you guys again so much for coming out. So our first game is for the lovely Skylar, Wilson, and Joey, and they will be playing Good, Bad, and Ugly, respectively. So if you guys can keep commenting all your topics of discussion, for example, animals, food, clothes, anything that you guys want. So the way that this game works is that from your guys' topic of discussion, these guests on a talk show will be responding to your guys' questions about the topic. And so it looks like our topic will be, let's see. I'm going to go with airplane food. Alrighty. So if you guys could send in all of your questions about airplane food, that'd be great. So to continue explaining, Skylar will answer the questions in a good manner, Wilson in a mediocre manner, and Joey in some sort of manner. Alrighty. This is Good, Bad, and Ugly, GBG. Hello, everyone. My name is Rebecca G, and today you are watching Good Night Gurney with Rebecca G. Tonight, our topic of discussion for these lovely respondents is airplane food. Great. So, if anybody had any questions about airplane food, please take it away.
Hi. I'm Mr. Spaghetti, and I was wondering how you do in fact digest airplane food. It is rather difficult.
Great. Ma'am, if you could introduce yourself and answer the question for him.
All right. Hello, my name is Lucy Liu. I am a stewardess for Spirit Airlines. And, well, airplane food is its own special kind of breed from normal food. So, like, if you go to McDonald's, the food is processed and digested differently from, airplane food itself. So the way to properly digest airplane food is to always ask your local stewardess, myself for example, for a nice cup of ginger ale, because ginger ale solves everything. And as soon as you finish chewing that lump of whatever you ordered, drink some ginger ale.
Great, thank you, Lucy Lou. And tall sir, if you could introduce yourself and then answer his question.
Yes. Hello. My name is Roberto. I'm a fellow parachuter out of a plane. I just parachuted out of a plane a couple hours ago. It was a great time, and I am happy to answer any of your questions. But for this specific question, I would have to say how you digest airplane food. See, airplane food is exactly like astronaut food. See, it's compressed with no air inside of it. So I'd say how you digest it is to try and bite down as hard as you can and try and swallow it. I know it will be a little bit difficult, as you probably were on the moon. You should be used to it by now, but astronaut food is not that hard to eat and doesn't taste that bad. You just get used to it. Thank you.
Okay, good answer. Thank you. Short sir, if you could introduce yourself and answer.
Yes, hello. My name is Benjamin Franklin Tunn, and so basically, when you see, many years ago, I was in class one day, and so basically, I was being taught about science. Science is, a fantastic subject, a great subject. I was in that class, and I was learning about math and how the 2 plus the 2 equals the 4, and how 1 plus 1 equals 2, and 2 times 2 equals 4. Everything just makes perfect sense in that class, in science class. And then all of a sudden, Mr. Hickenbacher was talking about the intestines or something. And then I went to lunch, and I had great food, and it was a great time.
Okay, that doesn't have anything to do with the question that was asked.
Well, just
right?
just to clear the record, all airplane food is safe to consume and does not contain intestines, as you mentioned.
Thank you, Lucy Lou. That is very informational, very helpful. All right, if anybody else in our audience has questions about airplane food?
Yes, hello. I do have a question.
Mhm.
My name is Relina Ghosh. I'm from the BBC, and my question is it possible to eat airplane food while you are not in an airplane? Thank you.
Interesting question. Thank you, British ma'am. Lucy Lou, if you could take it away.
Well, yes. As I'm sure many people are aware, there are no kitchens on airplanes, so the food all has to be prepared outside of the plane, because if there's open flames or anything, that can, be a very big problem if you're on a plane with compressed air. You can eat airplane food outside of an airplane. It is all prepared and packaged outside of the plane, and we load everything that we need onto our carts, the stewardesses like myself, and we make sure that everything is screened, processed okay before we put it on the plane. In short, you can eat it outside of the plane. It's just not the same experience as if you were on a flight. Thank you.
Good answer. Thank you. And Roberto?
No. Thank you.
No, thank you. Benjamin Franklinton, if you could answer.
Yes, well, I just recently got off of an airplane. I was taking the plane from my mother's house to my father's house across the continents, and so, Lucy Lou had a very, very good point. Let me tell you, I was on airplane and I was eating food from airplane. I then got off airplane with said food in my hand still, ate the food. It was no bueno. I got to tell you, it was not very good at all. Don't likely possible, not possible. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have parachuted out of a plane, all right, more than once. Okay, so I should obviously know better than the both of you.
With food,
Also,
with food.
No, also, are you German? I don't really see your accent. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm from a various
Yes,
amount of countries. I'm from a
I would
various.
like to.
All right, everyone. My producers just told me that we have time for one more question,
Oh,
if
excellent.
anybody has one. Oh, yes, please go.
Hello. Hi. I was just wondering, what if I'm allergic to the airplane food? What do I do? Thank you. Hi, Mom.
Very, very enthusiastic and a very good question. Lucy Lou, you can answer for her.
Well, this is a very good question, young miss. There are a lot of different options that we offer in our airplane food. There can be vegetarian meals, there can be vegan meals, there can be gluten-free meals. If you have any allergies or preconcerns and you are on a long trip that requires you to have a meal, it is best to contact the airline that you are using and make sure that you sort that out with any of the stewardesses like myself, or the pilot, or any of the people that work in the airport, so that they can let somebody know. You can always bring snacks in your carry-on bag that you are able to eat, as long as they don't endanger anybody else. So say somebody's allergic to peanuts and you are not. Don't bring peanuts, because we are, again, in a small air compressed cabin. But yes, just let somebody know who is in administration or among the plane, and bring a snack that you can eat.
Wow.
Thank you.
That is a great answer, Lucy Lou. Roberto.
Yes, my answer would be to throw it up. Yes, please throw it up, especially when you are falling out of a plane and ready to deploy your parachute. It's all the G's coming against you. It's a lot. I remember this one time I threw up all the food, the cheeseburger that I just consumed right before the flight. Jumping out, it was not a great experience. So if you were ever to do that, I would suggest not eating before, but if you do, and you happen to be allergic, throw it up. Thank
You are
you.
very brave, Roberto. You are very, very brave. I like
Thank
you. I like you a lot.
I
you,
just want to
Mr.
let
Wilson.
everybody know that there is nobody that is going to be falling out of a plane or that is going to be needing a parachute, and they most certainly will not need to be vomiting on the inside of the plane.
Well, you have to be ready for anything, miss, whatever your name is. Yes.
Lucy Liu, please be respectful. And finally, Benjamin Franklinton, if you could answer our final question.
Oh yes, of course, of course. So when I was very, very young, I about the age of 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, 6 years old. I was very, very young. 7 years old, 8 years old. My father ended up eating an egg, a raw egg, and he kind of just something happened to his body. He was kind of just doing something crazy. I don't know what happened to him. It was very, very scary. Yeah, eggs are kind of not good to me and my family.
Who is this guy? Am I the only one thinking this? What is going on right now? Can someone get this guy out of this
My name is
German
Benjamin
guy?
Franklinton. I am Benjamin Franklinton. I've answered this question.
All right.
Salmonella from the egg?
Okay, I'm gonna go jump out of a plane.
All
Well,
right,
be brave.
folks. That has been Good Night Gurney with your host, Rebecca G. Thank you to our lovely respondents and our audience. GVG. Oh, sorry. Endgame.
That was super fun. All right, this next game is one of my favorites. It is called Late to Work, which I am very good at. The next thing I'm going to do is tell Elizabeth, my dear friend, to get out of here with all due respect. I will wave to you when it is time for you to come back in. Elizabeth is going to be our guesser in this next game, so she cannot hear what we have to say. Elizabeth, if you can hear me, you will not mind me telling everyone watching this who your crush is. Wonderful. Now, can I have a suggestion of a reason why Elizabeth is late to work? It can be realistic or absolutely absurd, anything you could think of. And explain how the game works. As you could figure out by now, Elizabeth is going to be late for work, and her boss, Rachel, will be demanding Elizabeth to explain why she is late. But Elizabeth has absolutely no. Meanwhile, behind her, her good coworkers, Marissa and Lou, will be gesturing and pantomiming reasons for why she is late, and Elizabeth will be looking at them and trying to figure it out. She is going to guess until she figures it out, and we'll all be there along the journey. And all right, it looks like that Elizabeth is going to be late because her son decided to take a dip into the washing machine while it was running. All right, let's bring Elizabeth back in. Elizabeth, can you hear me? All right, looks like she can't see me, so I'm just gonna text. Oh,
Am I good? Am I good to go back?
yeah, you can hear me? Elizabeth, can you hear me?
Yes. No, I can. Sorry.
Awesome. Great. It is late to work. GBG.
Elizabeth, again? You're 30 minutes late. What's it this time?
Okay.
You can't ignore me.
Sorry.
Don't ignore me. Why were you late?
I'm sorry. Well, there was a. I woke up this morning, right, and there was a baby.
There was
a. Yes, ma'am. There was a baby. My baby.
Your baby.
My baby. Yes, my child. You know, I love
I didn't know
children.
you had a baby. I thought you had one like a little bit ago.
My toddler. She has gotten a little bit older. Was I babysitting?
No, it's like your toddler, your what's another word for that?
That's a good question. Was it like a
It starts with a
sibling?
K? Starts with a
Kid,
K.
my kid?
Oh, your kid?
My kid.
Your kid.
Yes, my child. Yes, my kid. My kid.
Okay.
She was just causing some issues, you know? And
Yeah, I know what that's like, yeah.
she was she
What was she doing?
I was trying to help her get dressed.
Okay, what happened after that?
Her clothes in the washing machine.
Oh, the washing machine.
The washing machine, yes.
There was a washing machine. Okay. What caused you to be late though with your kid in the washing machine?
Was my child in the washing machine?
Your kid was in the washing machine?
That was swimming in the washing machine. The crazy kid.
Your kid was swimming in the washing machine?
Yes.
Were you, was it like was it on or was it just stopped?
It was on. That's why she was
Oh.
swimming.
So you're late because your kid was in the washing machine while it was going.
Yeah, yes. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
then
a terrible
go.
mother. Oh, thank you so much, Rachel. Thank you for understanding. Please
of
don't call
course.
Child Protective Services.
I'll try not to.
Again, this is
Game. Good job, guys.
All right. Well, that was really fun. Good job to Elizabeth and good job to everybody else. So how is everybody doing? I'm sure you're all doing fine. This is gonna lag. We hope you're all enjoying the show. Unfortunately, this will be the last game of the night. So sad. This game is one of my favorites. So for this game, before we start, I'm going to ask you for your favorite letter of the alphabet. And while we've got everybody typing in their favorite letters again, let me explain the game. So here we have our lovely Joshua. Josh is the reigning supreme champion of all words and sentences and whatever else you can think of with English dialect. However, he is going to be challenged by all of our Giggles improvisers. So with the letter that you suggest, Josh is going to be going up against Elizabeth. And let's say example letter L. Josh is going to start with the letter L. And Elizabeth is going to start her next sentence with the letter M. And they're going to go back and forth, N, O, P, Q, all so on and so forth until one of them messes up, one of them forgets the letter, one of them stumbles, one of them takes too long, one of them uses a dumb answer that doesn't respond to anything going on in their storyline, or they use a different word like man, oh, before their sentence. You have to start with the next letter or they're out. All right, now we're going to look at some letters in the chat. And Josh, you are going to start with the letter E. All right, so Josh and Elizabeth, you are in the alphabet game with the letter E. We are going to have a timer for 5 minutes. Whoever ends up winning at the end of those 5 minutes wins bragging rights. And alphabet letter game, GBG.
Elizabeth, are you ready to go to the carnival today?
Oh, forget about it. I hate the carnival.
Elizabeth, you started with O.
Well, I said forget about. All right.
Wilson, get in.
For this, we have a bunch of animals, including orangutans, zebras, some elephants over there. We got some ostriches too, if you want to check those out.
Great idea. Let's head right over there.
Heading over there, you're going to be eaten by the lions, so I suggest you not, climb over that cage or anything.
I don't know. Getting eaten by lions sounds like a good time to me.
Just because you're eaten by lions doesn't mean you can't be eaten by the elephants too. To the right over there, I'm gonna show you those two further along in the tour.
Kangaroos are much scarier than all those animals, because if they kick you, you're
Lying on the ground, dead. I know, it's horrible.
Man,
Now,
that
Josh,
would.
come on. All right, Joey.
Matey, we've got to find this secret gold. Arg.
Are
Get out, Wilson. Marissa.
Numbers are the letters of math.
Obviously, you're such a genius. I just, Mrs. K, you're just so great.
Peter, you're my favorite student.
Questions. I have so many questions to ask you, Mrs. K. What is 7 plus 7?
Right on. I love that spirit.
Stop that right now. You're lying to me, Mrs. K. You can't be doing this. I know that you don't like my spirit. Just tell me. Just tell me. Just be honest.
Terrible. I would never lie.
Oh, what's the next letter? I don't know.
Yeah, Joey. You're next. Rachel.
Under oath, I cannot lie.
Marissa, next. Riley, get in.
Very true. Under oath, you must not lie.
What about when I'm home?
Xylophones will have to keep you from being home.
Yet have no xylophones.
Zealous I am for having so many xylophones.
All right, well, give me one.
But I only have one.
Can't I borrow it?
Don't try and play me with your pity.
Enough, I am not pitying you.
Forgetful am I? Oh, I have a xylophone right here just for you.
Great! Thank you so much.
Helpful I am.
I know you are. You are such an amazing best friend.
Right. Next. Josh, get back in. No, Lulu. Sorry.
Jumping rope is my favorite activity to do after school.
Kangaroos are like jumping rope. I love them.
Like, all the kangaroos are just like so high and I just want to jump as high as them, so I just love jumping rope.
Might I join in with jumping rope?
Not right now, but maybe you can do it after I learn this new trick.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Or perhaps you'd like to do it now.
Quite thanks. Of course, yes.
Right, so you're going to take the rope and you're going to put one side in each hand and just flip it over and jump.
Something about this is really hard.
Tied up in the rope is like easy to get, but you'll get the hang of it.
Understandable.
Very good. You look so great already.
Why can't I do the trick you just did?
Nope. Josh, come back in. 7 seconds left.
X-ray yourself and you can find super talents that will help you with jump rope.
Yet I still can't do it.
Zealous am I of your skills of jump roping.
All right, but I can teach you maybe.
Because we're such good friends, I'll let you teach me.
Can't you pay me?
Dog, hell no, I can't pay you.
Enough.
Forget about it. I don't want to do jump rope with you.
Great, I don't want to jump rope with you either.
Help, somebody help. I can't stand this person.
I can't stand you.
Just kidding, man.
Kidding, you aren't very good at.
Liar, you are a liar. That's why I can't stand you. I wasn't kidding.
Mind your own business. I was not lying.
No, you were too.
Okay, what if I was?
Parents, she's hurting my feelings.
Quit it, don't tell Mom!
Rest assured, by the end of this argument, you will get grounded.
Shut your mouth! I don't want that.
Today will be your last day.
Under the stairs you will live!
No,
Voices.
Josh wins.
Yeah.
Josh wins.
Woo!
And game. That's it.
That was wonderful. Oh my goodness. Guys, thank you so much for playing. Giggles, come on out. Show your videos again. Come on out here and take a bow. Can we take a bow? Guys, thank you so much for playing. Giggles, folks out there, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us and supporting the arts. Just thank you. We had a bunch of fun doing this. Maybe we'll try to do it again down the road to find a way to continue to stay connected and continue performing while being socially separated. Thank you again so much from the bottom of my heart. Have a wonderful evening.